Coming to you with another video. One of my clients asked me, and I love when they come up with ideas. I've talked about this briefly in a few videos, but I've never really had like a whole video just on this. But the subject of this video is to talk about parents. I mean, she said how important it is for mothers to take care of themselves. But it really is anybody. It really is anybody that takes care of anybody else, or anybody in general. If you don't have kids, if you have kids, if you take care of an elder, whatever it is. The most important part is that you understand that you can only be good to other people if you're good to you first. Same thing goes in a relationship, where they say, how can you love somebody else if you don't even love yourself? And that is very, very true. How can you give to somebody what you're not even giving to yourself? You're expecting them to look at you and say, I love you and you're beautiful, but you look in the mirror and you say, oh my God, you look so ugly today, and you pick yourself apart, and you talk worse to yourself than you would allow somebody else to talk to you. So getting back to the whole taking care of you first. That's the only way that you can be good to somebody else, to take care of somebody else. When you take care of yourself and you're overall a healthier person, getting in your workouts, doing quality cardio, eating healthy, preparing your own food, saving money, saving time, you're better to other people. You have more patience. Your stress levels are lower. Let's just say if you're dealing with a kid that gets frustrated with homework, you're less likely to get frustrated, or you're less likely to, you're more likely to come up with creative ways of helping them out with things. Then in reference to energy levels, you'll have more energy. I mean, especially those of you that have young kids that do sports or don't do sports, whatever. You can play with them and not worry about them running circles around you. And then also, and this is like a big thing for me. I am as healthy as I am, and I prepare my own food because I'm super anal, and you don't have to have a medical condition or medical conditions like me to want to prepare your own food and to want to control everything that you put in your body. But with me, it's and it's a good kind of fear. I live in fear that what if I get sick? And if I'm sick and then my son wants to play with me and I can't play with him because I'm sick, like that's something that brings me physical pain. I talk about that in videos with Tony Robbins, where I say you link pain and pleasure. So it's like, okay, I can eat bad food and then I'll be sick, and then my son wants to play and I can't play with him because mommy doesn't feel good. And I want it to be, if I don't feel good, it's from something that was out of my control. So I do my best to take care of myself so that I can be good to them. I want him to remember all of his years that mommy laughed all the time, played with me, was patient with me, always came up with creative, inventive, new things to do. And that's what happens when you're a healthier person. It's not selfish. And so many parents or people have said, well, you're being selfish when you work out. No, I'm not. You can plan all of your workouts around not interfering with time with your kids. I'm not saying if you have two options in the day and one is to hang out with your kid and one is to go do a workout, and you say, I'm going to go do a workout. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying plan your day around. I teach clients, when we do our coaching calls, I am teaching them around time management, whether you have kids or not. If you have a job, school, whatever, I'm teaching them about how to make your day be smoother. I mean, even if you're not taking care of other people, but you're taking care of a business, the way that you could be good at business is if you take care of you first. So those of you that get up super early in the morning and get it done, you will have more energy throughout the day. You will deal with stress better. If a subject arises at work, your problem-solving skills are that much more on point. So, it's with me, 7 days a week, and I don't care if it's a weekend where me and my husband, to keep the love alive, once every couple months, we spend the night in a hotel, and whatever. I still get up at 3 o'clock in the morning on that Sunday. I am going to New York in August to visit my family. I haven't seen them in 3 years. My husband hasn't been there in 5. I haven't seen them in 2 years. My son hasn't seen them in 3. My husband hasn't been there in 5. We're going away for a while. I'm still getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. So I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, number one, because I do want to be the first thing that clients hear in the morning. And one of their rules is they have to listen to my response or read my response first thing in the morning. but then it also motivates me. So I get up 3 o'clock, I work for 2 hours, then I get my kids' food ready, so that their lunch bags are packed, the baby's bag for daycare, and my son's bag for school. Everything's all ready. Then I do my cardio. Then as soon as I'm done doing my cardio, I take a shower, I put the bags in the car, and I'm almost 100%, I mean, maybe I gotta put on a little cover up and mascara, and then I sit with the kids. I wake them up at 6:30, I sit with the kids and I eat breakfast with them. So we have a nice relaxing morning. And then yes, I do my resistance training. I go to the studio, I train clients, and then I do my resistance training, and then I have coaching calls, then I pick up my son, and then some nights I do go back to the studio. So it's like, I do have that opportunity to get my workout in. I mean, I'm on and off working throughout the day. For people that go to work like a 9 to 5, you have the opportunity to wake up and do it before you go into work, before the world wakes up, before your kids wake up. So it's so important that you take care of yourself, and it's not you being selfish. Even if there's an occasional time where, you know, your kid has to come to the gym with you, it doesn't mean that you're a bad parent because you have to bring your kid to the gym so that you can work out for an hour, because it's going to make you better at what you do. And, you know, they're just going to be playing at the house anyway, and it's ultimately an opportunity for you to be a healthier version of yourself. And it's really, let's just say, only under an emergency. But what's the most important message that I'm trying to get here is that everything that you do for yourself is going to make you better for other people. It's just going to be a matter, and again, it is parents, it is business owners, it is people that work for other people, it is caretakers or people that take care of, you know, their family, an adult, their grandparent, their mother, their father, but it's all about you taking care of you so that you can take care of others. So I hope the message came across the right way. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with this, and even with the whole saving money and getting your own food and preparing your meals and all that other stuff. We're about to be in the dark. So I think I'm just going to end it there. Okay? So, yeah. I hope you guys liked the video.